Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Gul Knowledge Hub. Today's episode is going to make you confident because I am not going to prove that confidence, how you can get confidence. I will elaborate each and every concept that how you can attain confidence in your personality. First of all, just listen to me. I shall not talk about affirmations, positive affirmations that you are writing on some wall, on the mirror, and just look at that wall or that mirror every day at I am improving, I will learn English language, I am improving day by day. No, not at all. I am not going to say anything of this kind, but I am going to be very realistic, logical and argumentative when I will discuss all my points, because I have written all these points on this page in order to prove how to attain confidence in reality. First of all, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. When we are overthinking the process, then we suffer more. So the very first thing is that confidence is always output. It is not something input we have to inculcate in ourselves. No, not at all. Confidence is aligned with your actions. Yes. So don't be someone who just quits the work. Don't be someone who just do not want to take action. You have to spend quality time with the people who are better than you in order to learn how they have attained this position. You have to learn from their experiences. This is very much true. If you are scared, be willing to scared. If you are afraid, be willing to afraid, but do it anyway. Because emotions always follows your motion, means emotions always follow your actions. What type of actions you are having, it ultimately shapes your emotions. For example, if you are doing your level best, if you are working day and night, your emotion would be a confident personality. But if you are just planning, if you are just daydreaming and you are not putting 100% effort into what you are doing, then what would be your emotion? Your emotion would be terrified, frightened, scared. All these emotions would entangle your brain, because our brains are wired for survival, not for success. So the very important thing is that track your progress. Track every small win, so your brain can celebrate each and every small victory. This is true. And how to do this? First of all, the very important concept is tiny tweaks. Yes, you have heard me right. Tiny tweaks. You have to take very short steps. So short that you cannot lose. Why? For example, your target should be to learn one word and to incorporate it in one sentence. If you are ultimate or if you are extremely a beginner levels learner, then what would be the outcome? This smallest victory would triggers your mind towards your success, towards your progress. Don't run away the situation. Don't run away from the situation, always run towards the situation, because your confidence is just like a muscle you have to develop. If you do not develop, if you do not do your exercise daily, what would be the result? Your muscle, your confidence level will become weaker, because it is ultimately connected with your actions. Whatever actions you perform, your confidence level will grow according to that. So the most important things which I have discussed are very important things. And these are called the strategic methodology in order to prove yourself confident. And one more thing is that if you are feeling uncomfortable in some situation, tolerate that discomfort. Why? Because this discomfort will ultimately transform into comfort when you will work on daily basis. So this is the proper solution for your confidence. It can't be bought from the market. It can't be injected in your soul and into your mind. It is ultimately connected with your work, with your actions, with your motion, and how you are working. Don't be in the list of those who are just planning, who are just dreaming, who are just having plans in their minds, but be the first one who takes the step towards the success. If you are afraid, it doesn't matter. Do it by being afraid. If you are scared, doesn't matter. Do it by being scared. If you are afraid of public speaking, speak by being afraid. One time you will be afraid. Second time your confidence level will grow up to a little extent, and the next time you will feel confident. And in this way, the spark of confidence will be reflected by your personality, by your face, by your conversation, and the most important thing is that audience heartbeat is controlled by your voice rhythm. Yes, voice rhythm. Now, how you are speaking, the rhythm, the tone of your voice ultimately catches and fascinates the audience beat. So you have to master it. How to master it? By practice, by just confronting that situation, by just tolerating that discomforting situation. Don't be a daydreamer. Be a rationalist, be a realistic, be a pragmatic, and do your work on daily basis. And you will see now you are on the right track, and your confidence level will speak to the others, and you will smile when your success will give you a trophy. Thank you so much. Have a